from Florida A&M University on the highest of 7 hills in the capital city, covering every corner of the Big Bend. This is the award-winning FAMU TV 20 News.
Good evening and welcome to News 20 at 5. I'm Cameron Marshall.
And I'm Michael Moore.
We start the show with breaking news out of Tallahassee. As of today, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare has 0 COVID-19 patients admitted to the hospital.
That's right, Cameron. This time last year, there were 0 patients in the hospital admitted for COVID-19. In a statement given to FAMU News 20, TMH is crediting mask wearing, social distancing, hygiene, and vaccination efforts for a decrease in hospitalization.
Obviously positive news for the fight against COVID-19 in Leon County.
The Florida Legislature looks to crack down on violence during protests. Shadell Bromell spoke with community activists. Here's what they had to say.
When you mess with the men and women in law enforcement, you're walking on the fighting side of me.
Those were the words of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis during the delivery of his State of the State address 2 weeks ago. It's part of Governor DeSantis' plan to crack down on violence during protests. Legislators are looking at both Senate Bill 484 and House Bill 1, which aims to combat public disorder by upgrading penalties for illegal actions during demonstration.
We will not permit localities to jeopardize the safety of their citizens by indulging in the insane fantasy of defunding law enforcement. We will not allow our cities to burn and violence to rule the streets, and we will not leave any doubt in the minds of those who wear the uniform that the state of Florida stands with you.
Senate Bill 484 includes making it a felony to destroy state memorials. Both bills look to limit the ability to redirect police funds to social programs. Local Black Lives Matter protester Talia Mitchell agrees with this bill.
I think it should apply to all riots because we all understood the consequences of a violent riot. So we all went out there peacefully. But the non-peaceful people, they made it violent. It backfired on us. So now they're trying to introduce bills like this to silence us in our protesting, but we aren't the ones calling the violence.
Mitchell says the bill will backfire on rioters like the ones who stormed the U.S. Capitol earlier this year. I'm Shadell Bromell for FAMU News 20.
Right now, Senate Bill 484 is being looked at by the Appropriations Subcommittee on Criminal and Civil Justice.
Helping the environment is getting a little easier. An organization in Leon County is launching a new composting pilot program. Jayla Swinson has more on the story.
An estimated 30,000 tons of food gets sent to the landfill every year, according to Sustainable Tallahassee. Now, this nonprofit organization is launching a new composting program to help residents, businesses, and organizations divert food scraps from trash to recyclable treasure.
So this program is really important to help us reduce our waste in Leon County. So an estimated 11% of what we send to the landfill is food scraps. So if we're able to reduce just the food scraps sent to the landfill, we can make a really big impact.
Tessa Schreiner with Sustainable Tallahassee says not all food items can go in a composting bin. Acceptable food items include fruit and vegetable scraps, expired produce, eggshells, paper napkins, and coffee grounds.
So we wanted to offer this composting drop-off opportunity to county citizens to provide another way for Leon County residents to reduce their waste. So if you don't maybe have a compost bin at home or a way to compost, now you can drop it off here.
The county plans to use the compost on county properties and offer it to community gardens or other organizations in the future. If successful, they will expand the program to other counties.
If you have any organic food waste, such as this banana peel, this composting site is set to open March 18th, Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
For more information, you can go to the Sustainable Tallahassee website or follow them on Facebook. So tell me, Michael, how are you liking this week's weather?
So I'm enjoying this week's weather after experiencing a little rain yesterday. I believe that today is very warm with a cool breeze, and it's safe to say that the students of Leon County will definitely enjoy their week of spring break.
Well, don't touch that remote because we'll have a weather update coming up next. Stay tuned. You're watching News 20 at 5. Welcome back. I'm Aaliyah Terry. Let's jump into their local weather forecast for today. Now, we have been seeing some beautiful warm weather, a perfect weather to go to the pool and enjoy the sun. We are seeing some partly cloudy skies at 79 degrees, currently at 1% chance of rain. But this evening, we will be seeing it drop to a cool 67 degrees. We can expect some cloudy skies with a 31% chance of rain, so we will be seeing some rain develop later today. Moving on into our area temperatures, we are seeing the highs going from 78 to 86 degrees, with the highest being at Bainbridge, the lows ranging from 58 to 67 degrees. Moving on into our 5-day forecast, we are seeing some cloudy skies throughout the whole week. Wednesday, the high at 79 with the low at 65. And make sure you grab your umbrellas for tomorrow. We are seeing some scattered thunderstorms tomorrow for Thursday at 77 degrees as the high and 47 as the low. Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we are also seeing partly cloudy skies, but we are seeing the temperatures cool down throughout the weekend. Friday, the high at 65, the low at 48. Saturday, the high at 59, the low at 42. And Sunday, high at 65 and the low at 44. That is all the weather I have for you guys today.
Welcome back to News 20. I'm Marissa Stubbs. Let's go ahead and jump into your sports news for today. The Florida A&M men's golf team had a stellar performance at the Bash at the Beach tournament, placing 4th overall in an 11-team field. Dillard Mullaby and Ethan Mangum finished in the top 10 at the 3-round tournament. The Rattlers will be heading off to Raleigh, North Carolina for the HBCU Invitational at the Raggle Ridge Golf Club later this month. In other news, FAMU's men's baseball team registered a season high of 11 hits, but they suffered a 13-4 loss to Mercer at Moore Killos Field on Tuesday. Game 2 against the Bears is happening right now as a part of the midweek series.
Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. I'm Cameron Marshall.
And for Marissa, Aaliyah, and Shamani, I'm Michael Moore. Thank you for tuning in.